Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you a really cool way that you can pick a niche, rank quickly, get the top products, and also have a really good idea that you're going to make sales before you go into the niche. So this is something that you can use in 2023 if you're building niche sites and you want to be able to make quick sales, if you want them to rank quickly, if you are not sure whether you can get into a niche, this will definitely help you because I'm going to show you a little something that you can do that makes it far easier. And generally, if you just want to get faster results with niche sites, this is what you want to watch. So I'm going to get straight into this video. Before I do, I've put a link below to this page. This is a 4-week coaching program. You'll find the information in the link below. I won't spend ages on this, but there are only a few spots left. If you want to do all of this stuff, if you want to get step-by-step instructions and a video every week that will guide you through the whole thing with keyword research and niche research and how to do the content and how to SEO for 2023 and how to set it up on the search console and how to do the banners and the graphics, whether you want to sell a site, keep a site, or build it up, whether you want to build an Amazon site or an Ozoic site or AdSense, check it out. The link's below. I'd love to have you. It is taking place very, very shortly. It takes place the first session on Thursday, March the 16th at 11 a.m. EST. You get 4 weeks coaching here at a ridiculous price in a really good way. So check out the video if you're interested in that, and I'll get straight on with the video. I've put the link below. Okay, let's get on with it. I want to show you a niche, and I want to show you a way that you can get a way into a niche that's otherwise competitive. So here we go. Let me just show you this. Okay. So one of the first things that you can do when you're exploring niches where you want to make sales quickly and you're like, if you've ever thought, oh my God, it's too competitive, one of the ways that you can find your way into a niche is to go for a niche and narrow down slightly where there's still a lot of searches, which I'm going to show you in a second, but it's easier to rank for. And the example I've got for you here, which is a really good niche and you're welcome to it, is fire pits. So if you're trying to build a site on fire pits, a really, really good niche, but you might think, well, I'm not going to be able to compete. Okay, so my first recommendation to you is to just pick a niche area of that niche so you can actually find your way in. So I'll give you an example of this. The sub area that I've picked to fire pits is fire pit tables. So they're the same thing, but they're people specifically looking for a table. And I'm also going to show you in this video how you can tell exactly who's looking. I'm also going to show you what you can write about, and I'm also going to show you how you can quickly research and get some real insights into the niche so you can rank even quicker. But the main thing that I want to get across is that all we've done here is taken a niche like fire pits, which is really good, and then we've narrowed down slightly into fire pit tables. So these are obviously a sub area of fire pits, and people will be buying tables. Like instead of just a huge fire pit, you can see here it's set up like a little table. Okay, and obvious reasons: space, it's convenient, it's versatile, and so on. Okay, so that's my first recommendation. The things that you have to check on this, so I'll just show you, is, one second guys, I have to swap the window to show you. Here we go. So the things that you definitely have to check is the searches. And as you can see here, fire pit table, 41,900 people a month searching for fire pit table. And you've also got fire pits that have got a lot of searches, and you can combine the two, the different types as well. So once you've got that information, once you've validated that, yes, there's the niche with fire pits, but what other ways can we find the way into the niche? You can do fire pit table, and you can see that there's plenty of searches. So once you've validated that there's searches and it's easier to rank for, as you can see here, okay, still 41,900 searches. What I would then recommend doing is just looking at timing. So as you can see with fire pits, when do you think people are going to use fire pits more? Like now, as we go into summer and it's still quite chilly outside, at least here in the UK and parts of the States. But when do you think they're going to start using them again? In autumn. So that makes it a really good project to start now, because you can work on your site all summer, and then you can sell, like buying property. You can sell when your site's just moving up in the autumn, and you'll be getting sales and you'll be getting ranked because it gives time for SEO to work. Okay, so timing is also a really, really good thing to look at. Try and look for something, think ahead 3, 4, 5, 6 months if you're going to go for a quick sale, and then it will just be moving up, and you've given your content enough time to sort of cement and get out there as well. Okay, so we've looked at the niche, we've narrowed down into fire pit tables, and we've validated that there's searches. What can we do now to get the information that we need and content for the site really, really easily? Well, for this, I recommend the power of AI. Let me just show you this, guys. Let me just swap this across so you can see. Here we go. So I've already filled this in. AI, this is ChatGPT, which you will most likely have heard of, and you can use this for research purposes, and it works really, really well. So the next thing that I've done is I've gone and said to AI, this is a good trick that you can use that works really well. I've told AI, you are now an expert in the sale of fire pits for the outdoors. Tell me 3 things that people look for in a fire pit. And you can see, as an expert in the sale of fire pits for outdoors, here are 3 things: size and style, fuel type, and safety features. Now, fuel type is a really big one, because when you're building the site and you're sort of categorizing the different fire pit tables, you can go for gas, propane, and yeah, and sort of you're going to get searches on there as well. So gas or propane fire pit tables, and safety features, people are going to search for that. And then the sizes, really, really good. You can actually order them by size, so you can get larger fire pit tables. The other thing that I recommend that you research, either through AI or manually, are the scenarios where someone would use a fire pit table over a standard fire pit. Entertaining guests, limited space, versatility, aesthetic appeal, and safety. So these are some areas that I could talk about on the site. Why should you pick a fire pit table over a standard fire pit? And I've got some content there. Give me 5 of the top choices for a fire pit table. And you've got here outlined living series. And these are just, I wouldn't take AI's, I'd go off the best sellers list, but it gives me an idea of what to look for. The other things that you could try with AI are things like, here we go. What are the different types of fuel for a fire pit table? And we're getting more information. So you've got propane, natural gas, wood, bioethanol, I think that's right, ethanol, and get fuel. And you could segment the site on these areas and get easy rankings. So what we've done here is we've taken a fairly big niche, a large niche that would be hard to rank for. We've gone in on an area, firepittableguide.com. And if you're confused about what URLs to get, you can do this. Look, give me 5 suggestions for an affiliate site that gives expert info on fire pit tables for domains. So what I actually did there was really badly written sentence, but it still got it. Fire pit table pro, outdoor living experts. But, oh, hang on, it's giving me recommendations. So here we go. Give me main suggestions for a fire pit table review site. Here we go. Fire pit table reviews, table fire pit guide, best fire pit tables, fire pit table advisor, tabletopfirepits.com. And there you go. What we've actually done there is researched a niche, found that we've got searches and less competition, and we've also used AI to speed up the process to help us with everything that we need to know about fire pits in terms of why they buy, where they use them, okay? So like limited space and so on. You could even give me 10 phrases that someone would type in if they were looking for a fire pit table to buy. Specify, and it gives me ideas that then I can take back to the keyword tool, and I can put in there, and I can see how many searches, like fire pit tables with chairs. Here are top 5 choices for fire pit table with chairs. So I hope you can see, really nice and easy, quite a short video, but what we've done here is taken a niche, gone down into a sub area of the niche, looked at the keyword phrases, and we know that there's still a lot of searches, researched the niche really quickly with AI, and then obviously got the key phrases off that, where you can see and all of the information that we need. And we know that if we build that when autumn hits or even before, you're going to start making sales because you're targeting a smaller sub area. Now, if you're interested in this stuff, I'm not going to bore you with a sales pitch. Do consider the coaching. I've put the link below in the description. It will really help you, because we're going to go more into this stuff. It's not as simple as this in terms of building a site, content, interlinking, especially in 2023. So if you want to go through it all and make it simple and actually get the skills you need to get your site up and out there, come and join us. I'd love to have you. There's only a few spots left. The information's below. If you enjoyed this video, do give us a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, guys. And thank you for watching. Cheers, guys.